Oh yeah, I love the dragon. Dragon and I are besties.
I think every scene she's in, it's pretty amazing, and she's so athletic, and we were giggling every day because she's barefoot the whole movie. Oh, I've got, splinters, I've got glass, I've got rocks in my feet.
I have made a match. A prince. We need this. Your people need you.
I need you to listen to me now. I don't trust them. They may be royalty, but that doesn't make them good people.
Your hand, child.
Close your eyes. I've got you.
童话一秒幻灭，公主满心期待嫁给王子，没想到竟是噩梦的开始。米莉、芭比、布朗继《怪奇物语》和哥吉拉后，在新片《少女斗恶龙》中再度面对巨兽，感受很不同。
It's a different monster I'm facing, I feel like. I think Godzilla was definitely a big monster. So for me, the dragon is very big. Like, it was very hard for me to imagine because you're like, well, where's its head, but where's its tail? And how big actually is it? And how tall is she when she stands up? And all of those things. But the Demogorgon and like Vecna, they're very human-like, which is actually what makes them very scary. But the Mind Flayer was very big though. I've just dealt with a lot of monsters, but nothing quite like this dragon, especially because this dragon talks. So it's like very different to anything I've ever done before.
Are you hiding?
Do you love it?
Yes, oh yeah, I love the dragon. Dragon and I are besties.
公主落难成为祭品，米莉在剧中独自与恶龙斗智斗勇，展开生存之战。戏外也担任电影的执行制片，各项亮眼表现都让导演印象深刻。
I love the whole performance that she did throughout the movie, for sure. But if I have to choose something, I would say that the survival part, when she's alone in those caves and she has to fight for her life, I think that shows like a very powerful actress, because it's so difficult and challenging to portray that with no actors around. And I think she, in a very honest way, she shows you the kind of physical and suffering experience that she's going through. She understood really well all the necessities of the production, and she was really committed with supporting the movie in any way. So having her as a producer was a bonus for me, and because I could discuss, every single detail about the story, about the way that we're going to shoot it. So it was fantastic.
I think every scene she's in, it's pretty amazing, and she's so athletic, and we were giggling every day because she's barefoot the whole movie. Oh, I've got, splinters, I've got glass, I've got rocks in my feet. And she's incredible, Millie, in the movie. And she's been doing this since she was 10 or 11 years old. On screen, she's impressive.
It is this sacrifice we commemorate every generation. A tradition going back centuries. A legacy of honor and duty you now inherit.
Every innocent woman whose life was stolen.
I did a lot of research on medieval women, specifically what they looked like, how they acted, and their kind of presence. I always knew I wanted her to have red hair, but I didn't actually have any character reference because I truly think like it has to be original, and I don't want it to stem really from anyone. So Elodie, definitely, I didn't have any character reference, but I obviously I created a mood board for what I kind of wanted her to look like. And yes, it was my idea to cut my hair off. I just learned the other day that hair carries trauma, that our actual hair carries it, and like it does kind of show a timeline of our past. And I just thought, what better way to shed a layer and become a warrior than to cut all that trauma off and start again.
I think there was a moment in the movie that it was very challenging and tricky for her. Because I don't know if you heard that she suffers claustrophobia. And obviously, going through caves, and especially one of those caves that it was so tight, that was a big thing for her. So we discussed, and prepare and prep the scene really carefully, because we couldn't invest too much time because she's kind of fearing about that. But I think we did such a beautiful job, and she completely jumps into the fact that she was facing one of the biggest fears that she has. So it was a great conversation, and I think it's another test for her, another proof that she is an amazing actress willing to do anything for her movies, you know.
You've mentioned before that you loved Cave when filming. What did you love about them, and which part of them was your favorite?
My favorite one would probably be, oh goodness, I loved the glowworm cave. It was very bright, so I liked that. I liked the glowworm cave, and I also liked the entrance cave. The entrance cave was just beautiful. Like, it was truly very immersive when you were in there. You truly felt like you were in a cave.
The director said Queen Isabel is the real dragon in this movie, and she's more of a dragon than the dragon itself. What do you think of this?
He's right, she is. She's definitely a force to be reckoned with. I think that it's not the conventional fairy tale fantasy adventure that we're used to or that we grew up with. The writer and the director Juan Carlos really turned it on its head a little bit and made it about these, yes, evil characters that are sacrificing young women, but they're doing it for a very good cause. Go for the ride. It's definitely, it's a hairy ride.
颠覆王子公主的浪漫爱情故事，一个个逼真又惊险刺激的场面，挑战着米莉的体力与演技，也能让观众尽情享受，陪着艾洛迪公主在黑暗洞穴中与巨龙搏斗，逃出升天。完全娱乐采访报道。